trying to follow the Talamatis, but it's another, a little bit of aggression from the one male here, all of a sudden. I don't know why, but they're all moving towards this one side here. I just want to see what's happening here. So there is a young male that's just behind him. I'm sure that he's, of course, also from the pride, but he's just showed a lot of aggression to the one female now that when she approached. So you can see a very, very strong bond between the pride here. But that one male is just staying back. I wonder why. And I know this morning when Kelly had the Talamatis, that one male just was absolutely keeping his distance from the rest. As you can see, doing a Fleming grimace, really opening their mouths. But watch here, when they approach him, he's not happy with his pride. Look how they're looking at him. Growling. There's a lot of growling here. Of course, they're just sniffing here where this male was. Watch here. So he's approaching the other male very cautiously. Watch this. There's a lot of aggression here. Look how the other male's going down, almost like a very, almost getting ready to like be submissive or become aggressive. But I just want to see, and they a lot of Fleming grimace here as well. Sorry about the pole, folks. Fortunately, as you know, I do have a rain roof on, so we do have obstruction now and again that comes through. But now I'm trying to figure out, excuse me, why is this other male not being accepted by the pride? Watch here. The other female's going that side. Watch. They grow. What's happened with this dynamics? I'm just trying to pick it up. What has happened with this dynamics? Why is he not happy? Watch. I think you'll try and get there. Ooh, yeah, alright. I'm trying to. Okay. So I'm going to try quickly reposition, guys. Okay, so the rest of the pride is slowly making their way as well this side. That's further a little bit to the right of us. Sorry about that. But as I said, this is a very interesting dynamic because I know that the Talamatis have got the two young males that's been hanging around with the females for most of the time. Now, I haven't seen that male that we're looking at now. He is crouched. I didn't see nicely if he's part of the Talamatis, but the way they reacting to him, they were showing a lot of aggression, a lot of growling. Just before you guys got here, there was a little bit of a confrontation between one of the females and that young male that's crouching like that. And now the rest of the pride are moving towards him, and all of a sudden he's just really displayed more like this crouching, submissive behavior, and a very upset young male. So watch. Now she's gonna watch. She's going slowly. Hear the growling. That could be, but I'll be with you guys now. Sorry, just listen to the growling. Just enjoy the noise at the moment. But that could be very possible. But I don't think the females would do it. It's usually the males, your dominant males will be the ones that push their sons out. Maybe you folks can't hear at the moment, but it's a lot of low growling between the females and that male that's lying down like that. A lot of audio here at the moment, but very low audio. Typical that male, you can see he lined his body up to the pride that was coming towards him, to the females. And as soon as they started showing aggression to him, he just lined himself up. So of course it's instead of lying sideways, rather lie forward in case anything has to happen. He can at least defend himself. Samantha, myself, it's this is one of those things. I think it's something is going to play out here sooner or later, the way it is, because the one female's gone to the one side of him, the other female to the left of him, and the rest of the pride. I'm just trying to think, because I know, like this morning, as I was explaining earlier, that Kelly did say that she had that one male that was like kind of far away from the rest of the pride, and it's exactly the case again. So, and what happened during the night, or what happened in the last day or two with this young male, only time will tell, and just to kind of really ID him as well, and to see exactly where he's come from. All right, well, look, I did get some information now that there is a third Talamati male that was part of the other two brothers that were part of the Talamati pride. And apparently he's been missing for a year, so maybe it's the first time they actually really bumped into him or locate him like this. And that's why the aggression is there, but it's not over-aggressive. It's not full-on, the whole pride is going for him. So I think it's more kind of just figuring out each other. And I think they know where it is, but just more of a safe and a slow approach on their to reunite with them. As you can see, he's not showing aggression to that one female that just walked past. So I think that could be the case, and thank you very much. I did not know there were three young males. It makes more sense then. But the third one, the other young male, is not yet at the moment. It's just the one that was with the pride, and then of course the one that's submissive at the moment. Tweety tweet, that's affirmative. They will definitely accept the pride member again. I've seen it in the Chalala pride many years ago with a female called Bibi, Bulbul, because her tail was taken off by a hyena, so they had a little very stumpy tail, and she took the four young females that's known as the Mangeni pride now away from the Chalalas because of the Manjingalans that came in. And then she rejoined, of course, the pride several months later. She rejoined the Chalala pride again, of course, with no altercation or with no problem. So that does happen. They can do that for sure. It's even if you look at Mapojos as well. Mapojos, I mean, the two Kinky Talamati, I mean, they created their own territory north of the Four Brothers. It was more in the southwest. And when Kinky Tal got killed, old Mr. T went to go and join his brothers back in the southwestern area, and they accepted him with open paws. So. Yeah, but that is, you can just see now how the whole dynamic worked out now. So definitely, I think that's why he's also, I think maybe that's why this morning when Kelly found them, I think that's why he was just slowly trying to get into with the pride. And now they've maybe noticed that he is around. And now this interaction, which was very interesting, very, very interesting, just to see how they accept him back. But yeah, that makes sense. But thank you very much once again, just to let me also understand that the three boys, all that male was also from this pride, and there were three males. Are they direct brothers? I'm not too sure on that. Maybe somebody can give me an answer on that. But the male that's pretty much lying and busy yawning there. I'm not too sure if he's a direct brother with that male that pretty much is submissive on the left of him. But they do look they look the same age. So maybe that's why he's hanging back, and the rest of the females gone back to the rest of the pride. That's just to the right of us, back to the power lines area, to the road. Right, and to let everybody know that fortunately some gremlins that's crept in there at JP's and Pridelands area. So yeah, we apologise for them just being off air. But yeah, everything is hunky-dory there. As you know, in the bush we do have gremlins that do creep into the system. So clearly, of course, they just investigated that male. And you see now he's all of a sudden looking where they're going. I want to see, I wonder if he's going to follow all of a sudden. Has he kind of, is this where the acceptance is? We can rejoin, or is there still tension in the pride with this young male? I guess only time will tell. Well, we're going to try and see if we can move away from him and give him a little bit of space, because he is not the relaxed. I don't want to put too much pressure on the male that's already got enough pressure from the rest of the pride. So I think I'm just going to try and make my way away from this boy by himself. So we're just going to follow around here. Going to do a little bit of off-roading quickly, and before they do cross over. So just hold on there. Just hold on there. Hold on, Craig. Just don't fall off. Won't be a good thing. No, just hold on. Oh shucks, I missed that one. Do you think I can get through there, Craig? Okay, well, let's quickly just watch him stopping here. Fortunately, we hit a wall here, so I'm not gonna jump too far in front of them or too fast in front of them. So I'd rather just give them space and walk by. But they are heading west. So I wonder if that other male's not gonna still follow. He'll pick up on their scent. You know, that's lions. They've got a fantastic sense of smell. So, but anyway, guys, we're going to try and get around further a little bit, do a little bit of a wider berth. And Let's see what we can get before they cross. Oh, sorry about that. My bad. We're on in low range at the moment, so in powerhouse. Okay, let's just Craig, just hold on now. Make sure you don't bump or fall off. Oof, there's a big log there. Alright, so I'm gonna get there, gonna get there. Slowly but surely. I just don't want them to cross over. Alright, we'll just have to go through here slowly because unfortunately we've got an aerial at the back and the roof. Oh. I think I'm doing the Flintstones out of here. Oh man, this is I can't believe it. Trying to get through, but with the rain roof, it's just so difficult. Oh. Anyway, we still got one or two coming behind here. Well, let's just see what we can get. Get the last ones here. Is there any coming? I want to double check. I just want to see. I don't think so. Okay, let's carry on forward. Sorry about that. No. Let's get it. Yeah. All right. We're going to go into IR. Just very shortly, we are going to go into IR and infrared. So, of course, we do have that to our disposal, which is absolutely amazing. So we can actually view them at night time without actually shining. But you'll find that the other vehicles with the lodges, they don't have IR, so they do spotlight. But it's not too bad because your nocturnal animals like your lions, your leopards, hyenas, they can regulate light flow. So if it's too much light, they reduce it. Too little, they increase it. It was the crystal reflectors behind the people. Now I want to try and get to Triple M. See if I can get there. Alright, they are going on to Triple M. Triple M North is straight. Oh, here comes the male next to us. Here comes this other male that's just following the rest of the pride. So this is the one that they can see is much thinner, eh? It's definitely much thinner compared to the rest of the pride. So of course they're just gonna, he's just following. Okay, let's just go a little bit forward here. I see, look how he keeps his distance. He looks at them, he's following them. They know he's there. But of course, there's a confrontation that they had earlier. It's definitely, as you can see now, slowly but surely they are looking back. Just see one or two of females earlier did show a lot of aggression to him. But I think that's definitely the male that's been missing for a year from the rest of the pride. So just other vehicles just repositioning that side, because if they do cross over Triple M North, I'm going to head in straight into Simombili, Arethusa area. And at least I can just keep the other people or other lodges updated about their movements. As you can see, still keeping his distance. The rest of the pride is on Triple M. As you can just see above his head, there's another line that's just above his head there, like that's sitting on the main road. So that's why he doesn't want to move any closer or any more forward, because he knows that he's going to have a bit of a confrontation with him. Well, as you can see, the guys are trying to reposition with other vehicles, but yeah, we are going to go into infrared so we can view them at night time. You always know that it gets a little bit crazy when, of course, when lions get onto a road where boundaries are, and then, of course, trying to call other vehicles in. Good evening, Pat. How long will they take to accept me? Look, Pat, I'm not too sure. You know, it'll be different for every pride. It depends on how long they've been away, how long he's been away, what's the relationship to the pride itself. So there's a lot of factors to it. See, they are watching him. Like they are watching him extra. Yeah, but I just want to take a look. All right, let me see if I can get around there. But it's each one is different. It depends on the pride itself. I mean, sometimes I've seen it happen over a day, sometimes longer, sometimes they don't accept them. So it depends on the dynamics of that pride. But of course, you can see his positioning is very low. So I just want to go a little bit forward. I just want to show that his positioning is very low. He's got the typical submissive behavior once again, like we saw earlier. Is like his head held low and real submissive to the rest of the pride. So they're not too far in front of him. They're maybe 10, 20 meters in front of him. Yeah, I'm just going to see if I can try and get onto Triple M North, but we'll have to try and see if we can maneuver our way around here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can get around him. So, mate. And while we're trying to maneuver around this area to get to a better position, let's head back to Ben while he's sitting with Shadulu and see what's happening there.